Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is A.T. Coleman and this is going to be your reading for the month of February. There we go. Okay, here we go. There's a windstorm outside, so if you hear a lot of rattling, that's what the noise is. And also, my dog is right next to the computer, so if she barks, I will edit that out. Ooh. Judgment again. Some of it's funny how every month some of the same cards show up for each group. That one is the other one that always shows up. Nice. None of these are warm. I'm going to do it again. This is going to be, I think it's going to be an important year, so I want to make sure that I get the best reading possible for everybody. I mean, not that I don't on a different year, but I'm just saying, like, I really feel like, this month is going to be important, and this year is going to be super important. Make sure I do everything as good as I possibly can. Okay, here we go. This is going to be your path. These are the things you meet along the way. This is going to be the stuff that's hidden from you. This is your obstacle, and this is your outcome, which is wonderful. Okay, so here we go. You're starting off the month with Judgment. And what this card is about is, it's kind of like a karma type of thing, where if you've done good things, then good things come back to you. If you've done bad things come back to you. And then you kind of accept your judgment and you move on. This card is it's really about moving on, letting go of the guilt, letting go of the sadness of the past, and moving forward, starting fresh, as much as it is about reaping what you sow. Okay? It's about, you might be feeling judged like other people are judging you, but at the same time, when that's over, you're supposed to move forward and let go of the past, let go of the guilt, let go of feelings like you should have done this, you should have done that, and just start fresh, start forward with a clean slate type of thing. If you've done the crime, basically, you've paid the price, and now you're a free citizen again. You just need to move forward without taking the guilt with you. Don't be shackled down by the guilt of the past. That's what she's doing here. This is like the angel is just saying, you've received your judgment. Now you're going to move forward. All right? Now, these are the other things that you're going to meet along the way. This is the Fool card, which means you're going to be starting something new. You're going to be very excited, enthusiastic, very naive because you don't really have the experience of what you're doing now. But it's okay because you're just starting out. You're supposed to fall on your face a few times when you're learning how to do something. You're supposed to be like childlike and innocent when you're just starting out. See, and you're being judged, then you're starting fresh. You're going to start out new, whether you're going to start out with a new job, start out with a new project. Maybe you're finished something, you've completed something and you're starting out on a new like career path, new project at work, new hobby, new relationship. You're just starting out, and it's okay to make mistakes when you're just starting out. Now, this one over here, and you also, if you're starting something new, you might feel like people are judging you and people are saying they do like it or they don't like it or whatever, but you don't really need to focus on the opinions of others. It's okay to have feedback, but it's not okay to feel like other people's words and opinions are chaining you and not letting you move forward with your life. Don't take the opinions of others so strongly that you're letting it ruin your life. All right. This is the other thing that you're starting out. This is a romance. This is a new romance. This is somebody coming basically to woo you. It's a great card. It just means people are, if you don't feel like having a romance, that's okay, because it means people are attracted to you. People are looking at you. People are thinking about you. You can go for the romance, or you can not go for it. It's up to you. And it doesn't mean just because there's a guy on the card doesn't mean that the guy has to do the romancing. It can also be that you can romance someone else. You can let someone know that you like them, Or you can just be looking at someone from afar and thinking, I might want to get involved in this. I might want to ask that person out. If you're a guy, you could have a girl that's interested in you, that's wanting to romance you. Or if you're a girl, you could have someone that's interested in you. It's just, I mean, there's someone out there that's going to be looking at you and interested in you. Someone's going to be like checking you out, or maybe even coming right to your door and being like, I like you. It's romance in the air, basically. And look at this. The Two of Cups. Romance is in the air officially. Okay? Romance is in the air. You don't have to accept it. You can say no. You can just say, yeah, I'm sexy. Just deal with it, you know. You can just let them like you, and you don't have to go for it. But I'm just saying, romance is in the air for you. All right, and also with her too. The Empress, which is your outcome, which I'll get to later, but the Empress brings about love. She brings about stuff that takes a long time to get there. She brings about love, pregnancy, stuff like that. So romance is in the air, people. Okay, romance is in the air. Now, the other thing, okay, as I was saying, this is in the middle of your month. This is the Two of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. This is feeling really, really close to someone. It can be a family member or a work member or whatever like that. But you have a lot of romance cards here. So it's really saying that the opportunity is there to find a soulmate or to connect with someone. And if you're in a relationship, to be closer to them and to feel really romantic and to feel really close. Like you trust this person. They trust you. You don't need to check your back when they're behind you. Like in this picture, they trust each other. And they each have a cup. And they're sharing their cup with each other. So that's wonderful. We have 3 romance cards here. All right. The other thing, and also this, starting out. This is like starting out a new romance. Starting out a new type of situation. All right. This is the Hermit card. These are things that are going to help or hinder you. Okay. You have a disappointment and a Hermit card. So it looks like a disappointment is as I said, these can help or hinder you. Usually a disappointment doesn't help you, but there might be a way that helps you that you don't know. But as far as a disappointment goes, it's a small disappointment. She's crying there, and she doesn't even dry her tears. She just picks up her sword and moves on. All those crows are telling her, look, just move on. Don't like dwell on this. Just move on. And she does. She's disappointed. She takes a knee for a second. She thinks, damn it. And then she gets up and she goes on. That's what you're going to do. You're going to just say, damn it, and move on. All right? Move on. Now, this is the other thing that's going to help or hinder you. This is the Hermit card. Now, you have all this romance going on. So as a hindrance, it's just saying that you might be feeling a little lonely, but I don't think you need to worry about that because you have all these romance cards. Or the person that you're romancing might have to go off for a bit, and then you're going to be missing them or whatever. But mostly I think this is a help card, because I think if you go off by yourself and you think about what it is you really want, knowing that that's the good thing about tarot, knowing that all this romance stuff is coming, before it gets here, you can go off and just really think, okay, what kind of partner do I want? What kind of person am I looking for? And really settle in your mind, like, okay, these are the things that I'm really looking for. These are the things that I really want in a partner. And that way, when they come, then the universe knows what you're looking for, okay? So they can send that kind of person to you. Might not have everything on your checklist, but it might have like the main 3, you know? So before they get here, take some time to really think about what it is that you want and what it is that you're looking for. All right? That would help you. That would be a help. This is your obstacle. Your obstacle is someone having an unfair advantage. Now, as a card that's not an obstacle, I would say someone has an unfair advantage and they're using it to help you. Or that you have an unfair advantage over someone else. But as an obstacle, what this is saying is that either you have an advantage over someone else and you're using it in a negative way, which is maybe why you have the Judgment, or that someone else has an advantage over you. Like, look at this sword compared to this one. This one has all the electricity, and the person's standing up and they're like, yeah, I have the greatest sword ever. And this person's like, well, I just have a regular sword. But as an obstacle, it can be that you're just jealous because somebody else has more stuff than you. Somebody else is thinner than you, or prettier than you, or has bigger muscles than you, or somebody else has a partner and you don't. Don't give in to being jealous. Okay, don't give into like looking at what other people have and saying, why don't I have that? Because that's going to impede the good stuff that's coming your way. Okay, don't let this be an obstacle. And if you have an unfair advantage over others, don't use it in a negative way, because it's gonna come back at you. Okay, if you have an unfair advantage, use it to help others. Use it to attract people that might be romancing you. Use it for good. Use your stuff for good, not for evil, especially this month with Judgment, okay? If you use your unfair advantage, if you have an advantage, like you have connections, or you have better skills than someone, or you have more knowledge about something, use it to help others, and that might be how you attract the romance. That other people will see that, and they'll say, hey, I noticed that you're helping other people out, maybe you can help me out, and I kind of like you, and blah, blah, blah. You know, or they could be like, that's really cool. That's really cool that you did that. I noticed you help other people and with your knowledge and your skills, and I think that's really cool. And they might be impressed by that, okay? So, the other thing that you have as an outcome is the Empress, which is about manifesting big things that you care about. She's about love, passion, excitement, romance. She brings you things from the universe that are big. Like I said before, a pregnancy, a romance, a marriage, a project that you really are passionate about, a work project or a hobby that you really, really care about, okay? With all this romance in the air, I'm going to say, and this disappointment might even be somebody who doesn't work out, like a romance doesn't work out, but you still have this other thing, which is like a soulmate connection. So if you meet somebody and it doesn't work out, don't think that that's the end of it, because you might immediately meet somebody else. That is your soulmate connection. Because I do see you starting out something. You are starting on a journey. All right? The things that are hidden from you are this, which is work. A lot of work. And she's not even trying to finish it all because she knows she can't. So she's just doing one thing at a time, and that's what you need to do. If you're swamped with work and you've got romance brewing and you've got all of this stuff happening, don't be so concerned with getting everything in your life done, because you're not going to. Just do what you can. Do as much as you can. The other thing is this: bickering and jealousy. Bickering. People fighting. People just poking at each other. And this has to do with this as well. This is like the internet is so perfect as an example for this, because the internet is all about like so-and-so says something, and then somebody else says something, and then somebody else says. It's a lot of bickering that doesn't go anywhere. And it's a lot of people judging other people and just immediately saying what they think and not realizing it's going to hurt people's feelings. Okay? So if you see a lot of bickering, even jealousy, like, I like that person and I know I like that person, stay out of it. It's really not going to help you. Okay? It's not going to help you. And if there is bickering and fighting, look. This is the last thing that's hidden from you. This is somebody who is... they do something great and everybody cheers them on. Okay? So if there is bickering, you might come out the victor in that, but usually bickering doesn't help. Try to say something. Try to, if you're going to bicker with somebody, try to take the higher ground. Try to be reasonable and try to be not hurtful, because then you might come out as the person who is like the voice of reason. Okay? That other people will cheer on. And also, that might be how someone notices you, okay? If you get into a bickering situation, try to be the good person. And that might be how someone else notices you. People champion you, and that might be what brings the romance around. All right? Now, so those are the things that are hidden from you. This is your outcome. The universe on your side. The universe bringing you stuff. It looks like... with all of these cards, it looks like it's going to be romance. It looks like it's going to be romance that's coming. That's what the universe is giving you. Or at least the opportunity for romance, or the opportunity to look good. To look good in the public eye, basically. Even if at the beginning people are judging you and you're feeling like, oh, I might not come off so well. In the end, you do. Okay? Now, this is going to be your fate card for the month. Okay, Sagittarius, here we go. Seek a union of mind and spirit. Okay, so the union might not even be with someone else. It might be with yourself, your mind and your spirit. Seek a union of mind and spirit. Okay, and that is also about having having cooler heads prevail when there's bickering and stuff like that. I still think you've got romance coming, but I also think that it's a good idea. It's a good idea to have a union of mind and spirit because you've got this judgment. Now, your spiritual card, speaking of which, your spiritual card for the month. Stay focused. Okay. Stay focused. Stay focused. All right. So instead of getting caught up in the bickering, try to stay focused on the goal, because that's the goal. That's what you're going to be. Even if it is standing up for somebody else, what you say and what you do, try to make sure that it's something that people are going to be proud of, because they're going to cheer you on, and you're going to be judged from what you say and do this month particularly. Now, basically eyes are on you when you're doing stuff, so make sure it's good stuff. Now, every month I'm going to try to get a new tarot deck. This month I got the Dali Tarot Universal. I got it from my ex-husband for my birthday because we are very good friends. He got it for my birthday, and they are beautiful. Oh, there we go. That one has nudity on it, so I'm not actually. Look, they are really beautiful. It's Salvador Dali and other artists painting pictures and stuff like that. So I'm going to give you 3 more cards. 3 more cards for the month. What else does Sagittarius need to know? Can you move this out of the way? What else does Sagittarius need to know about the month? And that's a perfect example of taking the higher ground and being reasonable and being, even when you disagree with someone, having compassion. Because I'm divorced and my husband and I are great friends because we didn't attack each other and be all bitter and angry. And it's great because now we're awesome friends. If you take the higher ground, you'll be surprised how many people support you and how great things can turn out. Now, these are the cards that you got when I asked what else you need to know this month. These are all pentacles. They're all about money, which we haven't even touched yet because we've been so busy with this romance. Okay, so the Knight of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Swords is someone charging in to save the day, someone coming in to rescue you, or you rescuing someone else, which also has to do with this, having an unfair advantage. Someone charging in to save the day and rescuing. So I don't know if you're rescuing or someone else is rescuing, but it's just good to know that you and someone else are going to be there for each other. You're going to rescue someone or they're going to rescue you. It's wonderful to know you have someone's going to have your back. Now, you got the Queen of Coins, which is about someone who's very good with their money, very responsible, doing well with what they have, with the resources they have. They're doing really well, and they're not really overspending. They're not worrying about money. They're just really doing good with their business, with their money. This one here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I thought. The 8 of Pentacles, which is working hard and doing, being very skilled at what you do. Doing a good job, basically. Doing a good job and racking up business. And this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is about growing money. So these are all about money. When I asked what else you need to know for the month, we've got growing money. We've got earning money, like with a skill. And we've got someone being very good with their money. So it looks like financially you're going to be doing really well. Financially, you're going to be smart with your money, and you're going to be growing your money. Okay? So that is it for you for the month. Everything looks wonderful. You've got romance coming, whether you want it or not. You've got people cheering you on. You do have a disappointment, but you're going to get over it really fast. You need to, if you have an unfair advantage over people, do not use it in a negative way. Use it in a positive way, because it will help you. And try to, if you have guilt from anything from the past, you've paid your price, and then move on. Move on from the past. Let go of your guilt. And if you've done good things are going to come back for you. If you've done bad things, they will be revealed. So be prepared for that. Be prepared. If you have an advantage over people, use it for good. Okay? And then this is your outcome, which is the universe having your back. The universe giving you something you really, really, that took a long time to get here, whether it's the love or the money. It looks like you're going to have both. So that's wonderful. Okay, have a wonderful month and let me know in the comments how things turned out for you. Okay, bye.